Welcome to this short video presentation, Retirement's New Rules in the New Economy. You can register for the Retirement New Rules course at any time by following the instructions on this page. Retirement planning rules have changed. Whether you're planning for retirement or are already retired, today's retirement is not your mom or dad's retirement. I'm sure you've noticed that today's economy feels different, even if you can't put your finger on exactly what is different about it. Today's different economy requires different planning strategies for retirement, even if you're already retired. If you plan the way your parents did, you may fail. So what is different about today's economy? The chart on this page contains two lines. The red top line represents total American debt. It contains federal debt, state debt, local government debt, as well as business and household debt. You can see that total American debt is currently about $57 trillion. The blue line on the chart represents total national income. Note that total American debt has grown exponentially faster than total American income. If the lines on this chart represented your household finances, if the red line on the chart represented your total household debt and the blue line on the chart represented your total household income, at what point would this debt accumulation become unsustainable? If we look only at private sector debt and exclude government debt of all types, we get this chart. Here, private sector debt is measured as a percentage of the economy. In 1929, note that total private credit market debt was 240% of the economy. The Great Depression followed, during which debt was purged from the system. It was a painful process. Today, debt levels are 360% of the economy. We have debt levels today when measured as the by the size of the economy that are 50% higher than at the beginning of the Great Depression. Our current national debt is over $16 trillion. According to the Heritage Foundation, there are 90 million tax returns filed where tax is paid. That means the share of national debt per tax return is now about $182,000. When you look at national debt as a percentage of the economy, you'll note that in 1929, federal government debt was about 20% of the economy. Today, we're approaching levels of federal debt when measured by the size of the economy that have not been seen since the end of World War II. National debt is now over 100% of the economy. The policymakers at the Federal Reserve have decided to print money to try to solve the debt problem and stimulate the economy. This is not a new strategy. At the beginning of the Great Depression, the link between the dollar and gold was eliminated, so money printing could happen then as well. From 1791 to 1933, however, as you'll see on the chart, point to point, the U.S. dollar held its purchasing power. That means that a dollar purchased in 1933 about the same amount of goods and services as a dollar purchased in 1791. Since 1933, the dollar has lost more than 92% of its original purchasing power. This creates a retirement planning challenge. High debt levels threaten both the stock and bond markets. At the same time, diminished purchasing power threaten the quality of your retirement. Given the importance of your retirement goals in today's difficult economy, don't you think you should learn more? A new educational course will be conducted at Western Michigan University's East Beltline campus in Grand Rapids, focusing on helping retirees and pre-retirees plan for retirement in today's economy. You can register for the course at any time during this message by following the instructions on this page. This course, in addition, focuses on helping attendees identify savings on taxes and other financial expenses on which many folks overpay without knowing it. Topics covered in this course include Why retirement planning in today's economy is different than at any time in the last 80 years. Current debt levels in the economy are 50% higher than at the onset of the Great Depression, as we've already discussed. Ignoring this fact and the potential consequences for your retirement could mean you never reach your retirement goals. How the quantitative easing or printing of money by the Federal Reserve may affect your retirement. This course will review 4 different times in history, over several centuries, when politicians decided to print money, and show you how the outcome for your retirement may be completely predictable. You'll also discover how you may be able to not only survive but prosper in the current environment. How economies move in cycles or seasons, and why today's economic winter season may be different than anything experienced by retirees in the last 80 years. You'll learn the characteristics of an economic winter season and how financial markets have reacted during these winter seasons historically. How to incorporate 2 winter economy tools that many brokers and advisors don't know about into your retirement planning to potentially help you reach your retirement goals. Using these tools, you may be able to build a floor under your investments and protect yourself from market losses. Why annuities are often oversold and when they may be appropriate. Why traditional asset allocation strategies promoted by some brokers may produce investment losses over the next 6 to 10 years, and how to possibly protect yourself. Given today's low interest rate environment and tough economy, it's possible that both stocks and bonds lose money in the near future, setting many retirees and soon-to-be retirees up for major investment losses. Why many 401k investment options may not make sense in today's fiscal climate and what you might consider doing about it. You'll learn why the 3 investment options most often offered in a 401k may not be enough. Why 2013 may look a lot like the early 1930s economically speaking, and how to potentially protect yourself. You may discover a similarity that will surprise you. About the seldom heard historical relationship between stocks and gold. Can this relationship be used to predict the future direction of the stock market and the value of your investments? Why the balance sheets of many banks may be fiction due to a fairly recent change in accounting rules, and how to check out the safety ratings of your bank. Why you may want to consider a divorce yourself from the IRS strategy in your 401k or IRA. If you believe future income tax rates will be higher than current income tax rates, this strategy could save you a significant amount of income taxes over your lifetime. How to avoid the most common living trust funding mistake. Many folks who establish a trust to avoid probate are inadvertently making this mistake. Are you? How to avoid 2 common power of attorney errors that may limit your ability to do Medicaid planning. How to potentially protect the inheritance that you leave your heirs from a divorce or a creditor attack. If a Roth IRA or Roth IRA conversion may make sense for you, should you convert some or all of your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA? What the permanent portfolio is and if it may make sense for you. This strategy, developed in the 1970s, may be especially applicable today for some investors. It's simple and cheap to use, too. If conditions are right to repeat the seldom heard about currency failure in the United States in the late 1700s, learning what happened then and how it compares to today may help you protect and preserve your assets. To analyze if mutual funds make the most sense as an investment vehicle, or if there are more efficient alternatives from a cost perspective. Could you be overpaying on fees? If traditional long-term nursing care insurance makes sense for you, or if there is another way to protect your assets without paying expensive traditional long-term care insurance premiums. The 9-step financial plan that we believe will lead to financial freedom for many folks in today's economy. Whether you should pay down your mortgage or invest in a retirement account. To analyze if you can insure yourself against running out of money during retirement. This can be possible for some retirees. To examine if you should add 2 seldom discussed asset classes to your portfolio. Who the echo boomers are and why they might be important to your financial future and retirement. How the massive U.S. government debt and operating deficit may affect your retirement and possible strategies to contemplate in order to protect yourself. Social Security collection strategies, and Social Security's benefit tax reduction strategies, the most common beneficiary mistakes and how to avoid them. This educational course is a 3-night course beginning each night at 6:30 p.m. and concluding at 9 p.m. The cost for the course is $49 to cover books and handouts. Seating is limited, and course enrollments will be taken on a first-come, first-served basis. When you enroll in the course, you will receive a course workbook as well as handouts on each night of the course. The course workbook is designed to be a valuable reference tool that will help you reach your retirement goals. The information-packed sessions are taught using easy-to-understand terms and interesting examples in an enjoyable classroom setting. When enrolling, you'll also receive a CD that will give you step-by-step instructions for developing a written summary of your finances. This valuable exercise will help you develop a written summary of all aspects of your finances, including your assets and income. This written summary is for you to reference in the privacy of your own home to help you potentially implement the saving strategies that you'll learn over the 3 nights of the course in your personal financial situation. The course has a money-back guarantee. You can attend the first night of the course, and if, for any reason, you are not completely satisfied, you can return your course materials and receive a full refund with no questions asked. If you are among the first 10 to register for the course, you will also receive a copy of the just-released book authored by the host of the Everything Financial radio show. The book is titled Finding Financial Freedom. Apply biblical financial principles to your personal finances and prosper in today's economy, even if you're not a Christian. You can register for the course by following the instructions on this page. Thanks for watching.